Everyone, it's Libby from Meister Tarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Warrami First Nations people. It's WORIMI, and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. If I'm looking a little chipmunky here, it's because I'm sucking on some eucalyptus lozenges. Just a head cold. It will pass. It's just part of life. Okay, what I want to have a look at in this particular reading, I'm going to use the runic tarot again today. I'm looking into what's happening in Rafah at the moment in the South Gaza region. So what's happened is there has been indiscriminate bombing undertaken by Israeli troops. I believe the death toll, women and children, is up around 40. These are not targeted attacks. They're not specifically targeted at Hamas terrorists or anything like that. These are just don't have words for them. It just makes me so angry. But I'm trying to keep the angry out of there. So what's happened is that if I'm looking this way, this is where my notes are. The Hamas leaders are heading to Cairo today, I believe, for further ceasefire talks. But what's happened is that the International Criminal Court has indicated that it's going to put out an arrest warrant for Benjamin Netanyahu, for Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, and for the Chief of Staff Halevi. So for those that have followed me for a while, are aware that I have often seen that Benjamin Netanyahu will be brought before the Hague for crimes against humanity. The reason why, I do feel that in some way he was behind the original Hamas attack. Keep getting that, and intelligence in regards to that is going to come. Well, it's going to come out, but we may not hear about it. It may just be leaders of other countries like the US will hear about it, or it may come out during the Hague court cases. I have seen and read that if the Israeli Defence Force go into Rafah, that the surrounding it's going to be a disaster for Israel, as the surrounding countries just go, don't think so type energy. I have seen, Linda G has seen the same as well a while back, almost like an underground explosion, a whoomp, that will make the rest of the world sit back on their heels and go, what the hell was, and really make a rethink about what's going on in regards to wars in the world at the moment. In good news, Australia has given another 100 million worth of defence equipment to Ukraine, I believe, for anti-aircraft and ammunition for anti-aircraft, etc. Brings Australia's total to about the $1 billion. You know, we're only a little country. We're 26, 27 million, something along those lines. So it is a fair sized donation, equivalent on world terms. So good news in that. But what I want to have a look at now, what question do I want to actually ask? I am going to put it out there. Is the Israeli Defence Force going to go into Rafah? Are ground troops going to go into Rafah? Just show me, guys, our ground troops. I'll just do a 3, 2, 1. The ground troops going to go into Rafah. Man, big energy here. 5 of Pentacles, isolation. This is, well, those in Rafah at the moment. The Israelis are going, oh, we're setting up a big tent city for 500,000 for the 1.5 million people in that area to go to. As if that's enough. What about feeding? What about sanitation? What about everything else that has to go with a population of 1.5 million? sorry, but it's not enough. It doesn't work. Bo of the Fifth Column did a good video on this a couple of days ago. But this is the situation at the moment. Despair, out in the cold, those that are most vulnerable, um, ending up in the worst situations. We've got justice here, front and centre. Justice is coming for those that are in this situation. And we've got the Queen of Cups, an emotional maturity and a negotiator, a diplomat that is bringing forth something new. Okay, let's see where this goes. We've got the Three of Three of Wands, the ship being brought into port, a plan coming to fruition. We've got three here as well, three people holding three plans. So this may be three countries involved in negotiating this ceasefire. We're talking about the Hamas leadership, perhaps Egypt because it's in Cairo, and perhaps Israel as well. Or it may be decided without Israel. The US, Cairo and Hamas. I'm getting a feeling that there's going to be some dictation to Israel in regards to this. We've got the Three of Swords here. Literally been stabbed in the back by the tooth and about to be headed. Ooh, okay, well, Israel might find itself in this situation as the King of Swords comes through with a powerful ruling. Oh, and didn't I just say there's three of them? Netanyahu, Gallant, and what was his name? Halevi. Oh boy, three. Justice, International Criminal Court, bringing forth something new. Fourth message for three of them, and three of them finding themselves literally beheaded. Well, not literally, you know what I mean. The head cut off. And we've got the prosecution, powerful prosecution here. Full exposure. And the sun figure is on a chariot, moving forward with full exposure about the poor choices that were made based on greed and addiction and vanity and power. And then new beginning. Okay, this is going a little bit on a different track, but we've got here Page of Pentacles bringing forth protection against the lies and the manipulation that will bring peace. And it's my Ukraine card, but it's defiance of the Palestinian people in the face of what has been happening. We've then got the High Priestess, secrets behind the scenes being revealed that's going to bring about a significant ending, Tower moment, and ending. Okay, I'm really getting a feeling about this that I think the International Criminal Court will move ahead and it's going to bring about an ending to those three that are behind what is happening. Show me the International Criminal. Yeah, here we've got the defiance, the message of defiance in the face of a overwhelming force. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Show me. I don't feel the Israeli Defence Force will actually boots in the ground go into Rafah. I'll just actually draw a couple of cards. Will the Israeli Defence Force boots on the ground go into Rafah? Have a quick look. Again, just a couple of cards. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, we've got here the rise of the compassion, rise of the feminine energy in the face of the toxic masculine, secrets coming out, and significant ending and downfall. I'm going to say no, given those cards, because I think there's going to be, here we've got the Star of Hope and Healing, the Tower. Look at these major arcana, the Tower moment in regards to the plans that are going on behind the scenes. I think they're going to be stopped. I really, really feel that they're going to be stopped. We've got here a surrender in the face of judgment, a collective awakening. Can be the victory card as well, but to me he's waving a white flag. I just feel that they're not going to in the face of this judgment card. Okay, which brings me on to the next thing I want to read on. Don't feel they will. I think things, the ICC, the International Criminal Court, is going to move before Netanyahu is really furious. How dare they? I don't think the boots on the ground leaders will actually lead there. It's almost like a defiance. Okay, show me the International Criminal Court bringing charges against Netanyahu, Gallant, and Halevi. I'll just do Netanyahu to start with. Show me. Will the International Criminal Court bring charges against Netanyahu, an arrest warrant for Netanyahu? Still get there's going to be an assassination. I don't feel it's going to be Netanyahu. There's somebody else that's going to be taken out. A lot of anxiety in regards to this. Yeah, Netanyahu's really worried. He knows that this is the ending for him. Show me. He knows the ending is really close for him. Show me the International Criminal Court bringing charges against Benjamin Netanyahu. Will they? What's the process? Show me. Come on down, let's have a look. Yeah, they're going to do it. They're going to do it to restrict him. Absolutely. The legalities. Yeah. Yep, they're going to put out an arrest warrant for him. Yeah, here's the International Criminal Court going to bring about this ruling. I'm going to say yes, they are. But the Foundation, the Magician, manifesting this could also be due to manipulation. Look what this hand over here is doing compared to that hand. But no, I'm getting more. We're going to manifest this, and I'm drawn to this cup here. It's almost like a horn. Powerful, powerful message there. Wow. In the past, Knight of Cups, the offer of ceasefire and peace has been offered over and over again and been rejected by Netanyahu because he doesn't want a ceasefire. He doesn't want peace. He doesn't want an agreement. It's in the past. So now he is facing fiery message, new message brought forward. An absolute, right? You didn't take this, here it is. Queen of Swords, prosecution being brought forward for him. It's the female, it's the logic, the wisdom, the internal compassion, very much taking the emotion out of the equation. It's almost like she almost looks like she's daring him to defy. Internally, the King of Cups, the peacemaker, the negotiator. Externally, the peacemaker, the negotiator, potentially the judge that is going to bring this forward, and internally, the star of hope and healing. Absolutely. Manifestation, bringing forward a calm and a healing. Hopes and fears, Knight of Swords, a harsh truth coming forward. Can also be the risk-taking ride into battle. So it's almost like she's this Queen of Swords is almost like daring him, and he dares. But it can also be a harsh truth for him if he dares. Ceasefire. Skilled work going on behind the scenes in regards to the protection and a judgment moment. That will lead to Netanyahu's absolute, complete downfall. Dark work going on behind the scenes. I mean, look at the face of this guy. Netanyahu looking over his shoulder. He's got all these notches on his belt. We know what his intention was. But putting up new boundaries and restrictions, bringing an end to this raping and pillaging. End to this raping and pillaging. End to this. Wow. It's a plan that's in the process, and here's the plan coming forth. And here is this feminine energy again. I don't know who the new leader of Israel will be, but she is bringing forth a new plan, a new way of doing, compassionate energy, letting the rest just literally flame before it as it's a new beginning. We then have nurturing, healing, protection, female strengths, and significant ending of a cycle. Really reminds me of Raiders of the Lost Ark with the Nazis. The Nazis who opened the Ark of the Covenant, literally being turned to dust, and this devil being investigated. So, okay, I'm going to leave it like that. I'm just going to put out there that yes, he is going to be charged, investigated, and found guilty. Absolutely. Oh boy, heavy energy. Okay, I'll catch you later. Take care.